In the last section, we completed a solid look at JSX and discussed what its purpose is. In this section, we'll take the JSX being returned from our component and make sure that it ends up in the DOM so our users can see it. So that's really step 2, our second comment here. Rendering a component to the DOM is simple in theory, but in practice, it involves some kind of confusing looking code. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a first stab at it. The first stab is going to be wrong, but I want you to see the error messages that we get and then see what we're going to do to fix it. Again, interpreting these error messages is key to developing your own React apps, so I really want you to see them. We'll do this error and then fix cycle probably about 3 or 4 times to get this working. So here's my first naive try. We're going to put some code on the screen and we'll talk about what's going on. I'm going to say, React, please render my element to the DOM. So I'll say, React, please render the component app. And, let's just go ahead and see what happens. So I'm going to save this, flip open to the browser, and I get React is not defined. All right. So not a big surprise there. So I'm back over here at the code editor, and we can see that, hey, I got React here, but I don't really have anything else in this file that's defined React. And as far as I know, looking at index.html, I'm not importing the React library. So, where is this? What is my expectation that React should be defined here? Well, when we write ES6 code, which we're doing here, this is ES6 that we're writing, we have access to a concept called JavaScript modules. JavaScript modules encapsulates the idea that all the code that we write in separate files is siloed or separated from other code that we write and other libraries that we install in our project. Code that is declared in other files that we produce will have zero contact with this file unless we explicitly say, hey, I want access to some code in that other file over there. When I say silo, I mean to say that we can't make reference to any variables in that other file. So if we have some other file and we want to get access to this app variable, we don't have access to it. We have to explicitly say, hey, I want access to app inside of this other file over here. So even though React really is already installed in our project, we installed it as a dependency earlier on when we ran npm install, we have to explicitly say, hey, I want access to React inside of this file right here. So luckily, forming this connection is really pretty straightforward. At the top, we just have to write one line of code to say, hey, please go and get React from the my installed modules, which really are right here. Go get React and give me access to it in this file. So to do that, all we have to do is write import React from React. Notice the lack of parentheses here. We can read this line as literally, go find the library called React installed in my application as a dependency, which is installed in this node modules folder. You can see React right here. Go and find that library and assign it to the variable React. Now in our transpiler, the same library that's turning our JSX into normal JavaScript runs this file. It will say to itself, oh, okay, they need React inside this file. I need to make sure that this file has access to the variable React. Okay, so now we've imported React into this file. Let's go ahead and give it another shot in the browser in the next section. I'll see you there.